What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So, over here by the Iron Golem Farm in the Sand Quarry, and notice something different? What's different? All the freaking cactuses are gone! That's right. Well, I was going to make a cactus farm and have this episode be about that, but it's kind of boring, and I also realized I had way more cactuses than I already needed, and yes, that is to get the green dyes so that we can color up the slime farm. Do that pixel art. That was by far the overwhelming choice that people wanted to see for the decorations down there. So we're going to start off. I want to finish up the slime farm as much as we can anyway today, and then see what else we can get to. Just really quick, I need to make an automatic one of these for the sugar canes, but I also want to make sure that we get all the little things done that we need to before 1.3 comes out. So sad, it keeps on getting delayed, and supposedly now should be out, I think on August 1st they said. But I really don't want to jinx it. Do we have any more sugarcane? I have a whole nother chest of it. But I've been slowly turning all these guys into books just because we're going to need leather soon for it. And I'll probably save some for that. And of course I want to save plenty so that we can use them. Ugh, I always do that. Save plenty of sugar canes so that we can use them for potions and speed potions and stuff. But anyway, let's head over to the slime farm. Alright, just making a quick pit stop over at the base. I want to put away all of our nice books, and let's see. Yeah, so I went and I rearranged some of the chests. I moved all the netherrack out of here and moved all the wools over. I had wool in several different areas, but this is, I think, everything that I have thus far, which should be plenty because it's not really that big of a pixel art that we're doing, just 16 by 16 in 3 spots. And probably already have close to enough green wool, but I made sure to make plenty of dyes for the cactus just in case. So I'll grab some of these and head over, and of course if you don't know, to make the cactus green dye, all you do is drop it in an oven. It'll cook up to the cactus green, and then if you want to make the lime dye, all you do is take one of the cactus ones, cactus greens, and mix that with a bone meal, and you get your nice lime green dye. Now, if you really wanted to farm it, you probably dye the sheep that color and then just keep on shearing the sheep. But we have so much white wool that we are not using. I'm just going to go ahead and dye each one individually, and we had so much cactus too, it's not that big of a deal. And just do it like that. So, still getting used to the chest. But anyway, let's head over to the slime farm for real. Alright, so I spent a bit of time. I cleared out 3 blocks over on all around the sides. And I'm not sure what I want to fill this in with. I'm probably just going to use the stone brick, but we'll see how that looks. And then I want to expand this out quite a bit. I put in some grass using the Silk Touch. And looks nice, but we're going to go ahead and try out those pixel arts. Now, to do this, I'm not going to have any lighting in the floor anymore. So I'm going to quickly dig out the roof, and then we'll place the lightings, I think 6 blocks up, and then we'll do it every 2 or 3 spots. We'll have some lighting. So let me get doing that, and it's going to be important because we don't want any mobs to spawn, but of course the slimes are able to spawn in any light level, so very nice. And eventually, I'm not sure if we'll get to it now or not, but I want to put in an on-off switch that we'll use just by dropping water down through the floor. I might wait until they have the, in the new update, they have where you can, through dispensers, just have buckets in there, and then it will shoot out streams of water. But anyway, let's get this all wrapped up, and I'll fix the lighting, and I will meet you back. Alright, well this is how it's coming out. It's a little busier than I thought it might be. The pumpkins for now are just here. That's going to get replaced later by glowstone lamps. I just didn't want to use up the redstone and such just yet. But I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if, I like the stairs and I think it's decent, but I'm not sure if using the stone brick steps makes it a little bit too busy. It's kind of hard to tell. I might try it out with a couple others, but then I also might change these little blocks here. And then this is where, on some of these, the water would drop down once I do the on-off. But it's coming along. It's kind of a pain in the butt with pumpkins, though. I've been building a thing just like this, and then set down the pumpkins every 2. Now, I could drop the roof down 1 more, and then I wouldn't have to space them as close. However, did I match that one up right? However, let me show you this over here. I just kind of liked the height, because this I built up a good bit higher, and I kind of had to. I wanted to have this open and not have to put an enclosure. But the slimes, if I have it even 1 block lower, they're actually able, the big slimes, to clear the gap and jump onto here and on all the sides. So, and I like how it is. I like how it's a little bit higher. It makes it a little bit cooler for viewing. Of course, the slimes don't really spawn that much while you're down here because I'm a little too close. But it's coming out neat. And this even, I almost would like the roof even a bit higher than this. So I'm not really sure yet. This is definitely going to be, if I want to make it look really nice, going to be a huge project, so we won't spend too much more time. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. Well, we'll play around with a couple of different steps just to see how they look, and then you guys can tell me in the comments what you like best. And I know it is spaced pretty close, but I have to, unless you guys think I should bring the roof down 1 lower. But I don't know. It's not like we're going to be down here really all that often. But anyway, I'm going to continue doing this, and we will then get going on the pixel art. Alright, it's done at last. Woo! Took a little bit longer I would have liked. If I had just used glowstone, I could have done it much faster. But anyway, I tried out the upside down stairs with wooden planks, and cobblestone as well. I'm actually, I think, almost liking both of those better than the stone bricks. I really don't know. This just, it almost makes me dizzy to look at. Or, I don't know. I feel weird standing here. I feel like it's going to fall on me. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe I should have made the roof one shorter, but I'm not going back now. But anyway, I want you to tell me in the comments which ones you like the best. The cobble's pretty neat. It gives it some nice texture added in there. I'm still not sure if I'm just going to leave this smooth stone or change that. But that could make a huge difference. And I like the wooden stairs. I like that you're able to actually kind of see the divots in here much clearer than the other guys, just because there's not, I don't know. So I really don't know. You guys tell me what you like, because I'm horrible at choosing these type of things. I think that's my absolute worst thing, just deciding what I actually want. But anyway, so let's get to the pixel art at last. What I'm going to be doing, I found a pixel art of a slime. and it is exactly 16 by 16, which is perfect because these three chunks here are 16 by 16. So we'll have three slimes. I've been kind of not sure. I think what I'll do is I'll have one facing this way, like the eyes up here. This one, the eyes up here. And then this one, it would be neat if I could figure out a way to do it diagonally, but I think we're just going to have to, maybe I'll have the eyes like here and here so that it's opposite of what that is. So anyway, let me get all my wools down here and we'll start this up. Alright, I'm back with the wool. Just did a little practice run on it to make sure I liked how it looked, and I think I was going to use the, where is it, the green wool, the cactus green, but I almost like the way the grass looks better, as far as being a little bit lighter green. I wish they had a green that was in between this and the lime, because they're just such contrast from each other. This one, I don't know. I like the way the grass looks, but we'll see. You tell me what you think. Anyway, let's lay out. I was thinking of doing the stone brick as the outline for it, and you can tell me what you think. But I think it looked fairly good, and I wanted to use glass instead of the stone brick, but unfortunately it would hinder some of the spawning because slimes cannot spawn on glass. But there is our outline. Then let's throw in the eyes, and we're going to do 4 by 4. Just like so. Skip 4, 2, 3, 4. And then the eyes will meet right where the lime green wool is on the side. They'll actually be touching it. And then for the eyes, their eyes aren't quite black. They're almost a gray, but nothing really, I don't know if you can think of something that works a little bit better, but I think it does the job. And I think black, when I tested it, I liked the best anyway. So, and then we're going to just do a 2 by 2 for the nose. And voila, I think we're done. Let's take a, oh damn it. Let's take a step back and see what you think. I like it. Now the other option, I also brought down these iron blocks, because for a slime, they have the corners of them are kind of translucent, and it's hard to really mimic that again without using glass. And even glass in the standard texture pack doesn't quite look right, because you can see all the edges and the little zigzags there. Here, let's take a look at what a glass block. I know everybody knows what it looks like, but let's just look at it. See, when you line it up like that, it still doesn't have quite the right look because of the little zigzags. I could play with the texture pack, but nah. So the stone brick, that would keep up with the design of the rest of this, but I'll do another one using the iron blocks, which I think looked pretty cool, and then kind of did the job. Kind of gave it that effect that I was going for. But I'll make another one, and you tell me what you think. Alrighty, so there she is with the iron blocks. Not really liking it too much. It's too much of a contrast, and I can't really think of any other block to use. Let's take a look at the slime. I think that's pretty dead on. I think it looks pretty dang good. Yeah. So I think I'm going to switch this back to the stone brick. I do like that the most. And yeah, I think other than that, it looks good. We can move on to the next thing. Alright, I'll switch it back. Alright, and there we are with the brick. I definitely think I like that the best. But it looks good. It came out better than I thought. The grass was a little bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting to do that, but I do think that it complements it well. So we got to figure out what else we're going to do here. I was thinking of maybe doing glass along here all the way and making a viewing area, but we may not even need to. I may just clear that out. And then I started to dig here. I was thinking our base is right over in that direction. And over here we have a nice ravine. In fact, this whole thing is absolutely surrounded by ravines. There's one here that cuts through all the way, and then up to the end of that tunnel. If we then just cut to the left and diagonally go up, we should end up at the base. And then if you remember from some of my earlier episodes when we went down this way, this was the way to the cave spiders that we found, going that way. But there's a ravine that cuts that way, and then another one that cuts that way, and another one that cuts that way. It's really a pretty intricate system. It's kind of funny because here, all these open ravines where the slime chunks were, we had to blow out this entire area because it was almost completely covered. So that kind of stunk. Ooh, and I need to add in a nether portal because currently I'm still going in and out just through this little hole right here. Ah, damn it. It happens like 50% of the time. So annoying. And then up our little ladder. Alright, so I just want to talk a little bit about the next project that I think I'm going to try and attempt. We're definitely not going to get to it today, and it's going to be kind of an ongoing thing that will go on in the background. But I wanted to know what you guys thought about sand generators, because I usually am kind of against it. I don't really care for block duplication glitches, which this basically takes advantage of to get an infinite amount of sand. However, the reason that I'd be using it is I want to try and expand our base, and I've been sort of mulling over different ways that we'd be able to more or less replace the ocean with solid ground. And this really seems like it's going to be the only semi-efficient way. It's still going to take probably a little while because I'd like to extend it out probably close to another 100 blocks that way, and this entire length, which I think is about 80 to 100, and make it a perfect square. But I really don't see any other feasible way other than taking like a freaking year myself doing it with maybe like lava and then digging up the cobble. And I did design a thing where I'd be able to hit a switch and then it would pour lava going down all the way throughout the entire thing, but it still takes forever. So I'm thinking that I might do the sand thing, but I wanted to see what you guys thought about it first before I went ahead and did that. And in case you don't know, I'll build a real quick mini sand machine for you so you can sort of see what it looks like and what it is. Alright, so there it is, guys. This is a sand generator. Takes advantage of the sand duplication glitch. So able to get unlimited sand if you want it for glass, sandstone, whatever. Now again, this isn't going to be the reason that I'd be using it. I just want to use it to fill in the ocean. And it's probably going to be the best way because it's not a one-man, it's not a 20-man job. It will take forever. So I think this would be the only way that I'm probably going to be able to get that done. But I want to know what you think about that. Should I or should I not? Normally I'd lean towards no, since I'm against block duplication glitches in my Let's Play world. Or any other glitches for that matter. I don't want to use things that weren't intended, but we really kind of need this. And it is not going to be fun to fill in that ocean by myself. Probably won't even get done otherwise. But this is probably going to get patched soon, so we need to decide soon. Let me know what you think. And This one right here was actually designed on JL2579 server, so very cool. And Izuma did a tutorial on it, which is how I learned to build it. Very simple though. Take you about 5 minutes in even survival mode. So speaking of JL2579, the server results for the contest finally got back, and I didn't win. Didn't win, knew I wouldn't win. However, thanks to you guys, did get, I guess you could say, the popular vote or something along those lines. They made a special spot similar to they do for other YouTubers such as like DocM on the server, and they're going to still let me come in and help them out. I spent a good part of the earlier this week helping them out with a couple of projects and stuff like that, and mining and whatever they really needed done in the server. So I had a fun time. They seem like a really nice bunch of guys, and I want to show a few video clips just to end off from when we were first introduced. It was uploaded on JL's channel the other day, but either way, this is in my point of view. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, we'll come up with, I know I was pretty tied up with things this week. Oh, speaking of which, we also have the Minecraft tournament coming up on the 21st, which is really soon. Been struggling to get my next video out with the final set of rules, so I should have that up probably either later today or tomorrow as well. But yeah, enjoy the clips, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, peace out.
Did you know animals are actually allowed in the Spleef arena?
No, you can do.
Pissed.
No banana.
No.
Tag team.
I will never forget this.
Oh.
Who's left? Who's, we're on the same team.
Okay, so now I'm in the golden team. Everyone who wants to get to the golden team,
Do you think I could change being gold?
I would rather die than being in the golden team.
Ooh, burn.
yeah, sure. I will get more ender pearls too.
Thomas.
No.
Here's a sign of truce.
He got revenge. What the hell?
Don't hurt me.
I think it crashed for me. It's funny.
So there are also tons of ender chest, ender pearls now in the chest.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, hey, it's the same
We
one.
have